So Shra says, what's the best way to get rid of popcorn ceilings? This is not a small job. This is one of the places where I'd really suggest you bring in a professional. Here's why. Popcorn ceilings are also known as acoustic ceilings. It's a spray application that builders have often used to hide all the errors that can be in your ceiling, sort of unevenness and cracks. It hid a lot of evils, right? So if your home was built before 1979 or your ceiling was applied before then, chances are good it has asbestos in it. What is asbestos? It's a naturally occurring mineral that's kind of here in the US and Canada, and it became really popular as an insulator. Lots of places it was used before people realized that it's kind of a toxic substance when it becomes airborne. The little fibers that are found in asbestos are fine when they're in their location, but the second you disturb them and they become airborne, asbestos fibers can cause so many different types of fatal illnesses. This is not something you want to mess with. So the most important thing in removing your popcorn ceiling is to determine if your ceiling contains asbestos. It's a simple test to have done. And again, it should only be done by a professional, in my opinion, right? Not only is there a cost to actually remove this stuff, but you really have to think about this. There's no known safe level of asbestos to absorb. So if you have kids in the house, this may not be a project that you want to undertake while they're there. You really have to assess if it's worth it to you to remove this acoustic ceiling. An alternative could be to add a layer of drywall over top of your popcorn ceiling. Now, this is also a little bit of a project because that ceiling might not be very level. The popcorn itself has different surfaces, so someone will need to come in and install some furring strips to make a level surface to hang your drywall from. And they need to actually get it into the rafters to support the weight of your second ceiling. Something else to think about is your moldings that run around the room. So look before you begin and see if you intersect drywall with your moldings, will it make sense? Just something to think about. Neither of these processes is 100% dust and stress free, right? So whether you are having an asbestos abater or you're having someone sand, mud, and tape that drywall, either way, you're kind of making a mess of this room. So how much did you say you hated that ceiling?